Welcome to the Success School podcast. I'm your host, Tim Frey, and today I'm talking to you about the secret to a successful week. So in a couple of days, I'm going riding, like motorbike riding, with my friend Dan. I'm one of those hobbyists that buys really expensive toys and doesn't really use them. So my wife always has a dig at me for this. I bought like 2 or 3 motorbikes over the last couple of years, and I never really ride them. So this was my latest crazy expensive purchase. I bought it's not crazy expensive, but I bought a YZ250 two-stroke. So I was like, yeah, it's not a dirt bike. It's not a street bike. It's a dirt bike. So I'll probably go more because it's like a bit of a hobby. But what I quickly learned, I haven't ridden a motorbike like a dirt bike since I was 13. And I realized that it's like an untamed beast. It is wild. If you have a 2-stroke motorbike, it's like having a jetpack between your legs, and the thing is absolutely crazy. And every time I ride it, I say to myself, I'm like, is this really worth it, Tim? Because this could end pretty badly, and I come off all the time. So I've probably taken this thing out actually way more than other motorbikes I've had. I've taken it out 10 to 12 times, and it's been a super fun thing to put into my week because I actually need to spend more time not working on the business and spend more time having fun and spending time with my friends. So I think my beige flag, as they would say on TikTok, is I like wasting money on expensive shit and never really using it. It's a bit of a first world problem of mine. But why am I even telling you about motorbike riding? Well, in today's episode, I'm talking to you about weekly planning and having fun, relaxing, going riding. It's important to success for me because I need to switch off. And it's really important to plan your weeks and plan those times where you do that in your week. Because to build a 7-figure business, you're going to need to switch off as well. There is a hustle period, but there is a fun period as well. Something I've probably kind of learned the hard way over the last couple of years was, like, if you spend too much time working, you end up just burning out and not producing quality. And business is about producing quality and less of quantity. I would say the quality of what you do is more important than the quantity. So scheduling your time is key. Scheduling fun, scheduling business, scheduling the times you're going to be successful and do the hard work is key. So this episode of the podcast is very simple and very quick. I want you to do this on a Sunday for the week ahead. So this will be released on a Monday. So you can do it on Monday morning if you listen to this while you're listening in any different order. That's fine too. But generally, I would do this on a Sunday. And you're going to write these things out for me. So you're going to write out 8 things. So first question is, what tasks do you need to complete this week to move the needle in your business? Moving the needle in your business is making more sales, getting more clients, or building a bigger business. Okay, so what tasks are actually important to move the needle in your business? Okay, I have this concept which I'm going to explain in a later episode, $5 versus $50 an hour tasks. Okay, so moving the needle would be doing the stuff that really matters in your business. So what do you need to do to move the needle in your business? Question 2. What would be the most logical order to complete the tasks from most important to least important? So like me, I order them from 1 to however many I've got for the week. And on Monday morning, I will complete the hardest tasks that I need to complete for the week to have a successful week in business. And that means later on in the week, I can generally put my feet up. So let's say I write out 15 tasks for the week. I'll probably complete 10, 12, 14 of them by Wednesday. And that means my Thursday, Friday is a little bit more chill, so I can enjoy myself a little bit more. Question number 3. Are the tasks you're doing $5 or $50 an hour tasks? The $5 an hour tasks, like checking emails, replying to clients, chasing up payments, those types of things, you probably shouldn't be spending your time with if your time is very valuable to you. You should be outsourcing those to a virtual assistant that can free up your time to do the things that really matter, or the needle movers in your business. Question number 4. You need to write out 3 tasks that you're going to do on each workday, okay, as a minimum. These are power list items or needle movers. Question number 5, what days and times will you schedule your deep work sessions? So deep work sessions are usually anywhere from 1 to 4 hours, and that is no notifications, no interruptions, No missus coming in to bring you lunch, no coffee breaks, nothing like that. All you're going to do is sit in front of the computer or wherever you work, and you're going to go through a period of deep work, and you're going to hustle and smash out as much as possible in that time. Okay. This is key for success as an entrepreneur, is scheduling your deep work sessions. Number 6, when will you work out and train? Okay. Very important aspect of being successful in business is having a healthy body. A healthy body leads to a healthy mind. A healthy mind leads to a successful life. All 3 of those things are interlinked and they are interchangeable. Without one, you won't have the others, trust me. Question number 7, when will you have family time or time with your partner if you don't have a family? And if you're single, it's one of the joys of life is having and sharing this experience with someone else. Number 8, when will you relax? It is really important for you to spend some time relaxing, having fun, enjoying yourself, and then switching off. Okay. One of my mentors, Sean Greeley, I've mentioned him a few times. He always says that time off is a reward for work to come, not work done. Okay. So holidays, time off, enjoyment is a reward for work to come. So I'm going to give you an effective day setup, or this is how I generally structure my week or my ideal week. So on Monday, I will have all my meetings for all my businesses, and then I'll schedule in all my one-on-one clients on that day. Then I will complete the 3 to 5 power list items. So I usually will do all my working on the business stuff before I do any of the other stuff. Tuesday is my content creation day. So that's podcasting and marketing. And then I'll do 3 to 5 power list items. Wednesday will be the ad hoc day. So this is where I'll do random stuff. Okay. So if I've got to go and meet someone for a coffee, or I've got like something I physically need to do in my life, I'll do that and usually schedule that in on a Wednesday. And then I'll be doing the 3 to 5 power list items. I'll always do the 3 to 5 power list items before anything else. Thursday is networking. So if I have any meetings with ads managers, email marketers, mentors, stuff like that, I'll schedule that in on a Thursday. Friday is recording content. So that is like IG Reels, podcasts, that kind of stuff. That'll be my content recording days, is Fridays. Saturday's family day, and then Sunday is programming. So that's for my gym. So each of these days has a theme. So we've got 7 days a week. I don't really like to take full days off. So I work every day. I'll just do a little bit less on the weekends. And then I'll do 3 to 5 power list items. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the math. So really quick math for you on week planning and power list items. So let's say you do 3 needle moving items per day. That is 21 per week. So 7 days a week you're working. That is 1,092 needle moving items per year, which is quite a lot. So let's say one needle moving item is building a marketing plan. So that's a pretty big needle moving item for a business. And let's say you're doing 1,092 per year. You can imagine the success that you're going to achieve in that year. And then we're going to multiply that by 10 years. So we've got 10,920 needle moving items in a 10-year period. So you imagine what that would look like for you in 10 years. It's probably inevitable that you have a 7-figure business, all by doing this really simple thing on a Sunday for the week ahead. So many people prioritize Netflix and Stan and all the other, basically waste of time, like scrolling on your phone, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, like whatever. And they don't do the simple shit in business. And the simple shit in business and life is planning and using this formula and framework to have a successful week. If you want to have a successful week in business, you need to plan your week, and you have to do this every Sunday. Okay. I don't want to sound like super dogmatic about this, but I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs before, and the ones that grow to multi-6 and 7-figure businesses plan their week. The most important thing I can get across to you in this podcast episode is the fact that you have to plan your week. If you do not plan your week will plan you, and you'll end up spinning your wheels and you'll be unsuccessful. So my action items for this episode is go through the questions and plan your weeks effectively every week. On the next episode of this podcast, I'm going to be talking to you about power lists. I'm going to be going a little bit deeper on power lists, and I'm going to give you all the information you need to build successful days. We've talked weeks. We're going to talk days next. And when you stack days together, you get great weeks. And when you stack great weeks together, you get great years. And then it's inevitable that you will build a strong and successful 7-figure business. As always, guys, it's been real. I love talking to you on this episode.